Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Welcome back to another episode of Deer Blinds and Fishing Lines. My name is Nathan Paul. I'm heading to Nick's today. Got a little bit of work to do on the new quad that I just picked up. See if we can't get it running. Aside from that, I need to grab a fitting from the camper, and I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an update. It snowed really heavily the other day, and unfortunately we just couldn't get back there. His backyard's been nothing but a mud pit, so I got to get this fitting so we can get the propane. I brought the insulation. I've got the solar panels. I got some pod lights on the way, and really, unfortunately, the only work that I can do on this camper today is getting that fitting, because the next thing that we got to do is lop off the back, and that's something that I got to be there for 2 days for. And unfortunately, I just don't have that kind of time right now. But next time that we do get some work done on the camper, just know we are cutting the back of it off. I'm super excited to see how it goes. I'm also super nervous because, again, we're cutting 6 feet off the rear of this camper. So, but I mean, aside from that, like I was saying, I got a little bit of work to do on the quad today. Hopefully we get a chance to get it running. Picked up a 99 Suzuki 300 King Quad 4x4. I bought it for $500. The gentleman believed it to be low compression, which technically it was, but it was low compression due to the valves needing to be set. So we set the valves, we got that all together. Sam came over and she rebuilt and cleaned out the carb for me, so I'm super happy about that. We got to get the intake box back in, we got to get the boots back on to hold that together, and just kind of set it, tune it, and see if we can't take it for a ride. Fingers crossed. Not going to film that a whole lot because, again, I'm not super knowledgeable with quads, so it's more or less, there'll be some words that I don't want to post on here. But yeah, no. So the next thing you'll see will be me at the camper. So I'm gonna finish the drive. Love it out here. It's always beautiful, always stuff to see. Just clipping down the gravel, and it's honestly one of my favorite things to do. So I'm gonna finish my drive, and I will see you guys when I get there. I ended up picking up a quad for a really good deal in the middle of a snowstorm. Me and Nick drove there. It wasn't too cold, but we had to do 70. There was just so much snow. It was absolute insanity. But picked up a quad, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Got it for about 500 bucks. Did some work to it, and runs and drives like a top. Super excited. Aside from that, we just got out here to Avonlea and started cutting down some trees, getting some firewood ready for the fall. Timber? He's a big one. Missed the fence! Huh? Missed the fence! It's on the fence. Is it? Just barely on the fence then. Now it's clear down. Did somebody say deadfall firewood? And then I brought out the fireproof insulation that I picked up. Got this stuff right here. 2500 degree flame retardant, so that should do the trick. Now, aside from that, the only unfortunate thing is I don't have a huge update in regards to the camper. We're going to do a little bit of work today, but the next step is cutting off the back, and it's got to be something where I got 2 full days to be out here so we can reframe and set everything up, and I don't know when I'm going to have that time. But I know today I'm gonna rip apart that back fitting on the fridge so I can get the stuff that I need to have that secondary propane tank. I got my solar panels out here, got the insulation, got about everything we need. And here comes Nick with my quad. How is it? Runs good?
It's not bad.
No, not bad for a $500 machine? What are you doing? I want to ride it.
Showing you the brakes work.
So aside from fiddling with this all day, we knocked down the tree like you just saw. And we're gonna do a little bit of putzing around with the camper. Like I said, get that fitting. We're gonna mark out where we're gonna cut.
Are we gonna piss around with the camper?
A little bit.
Or are we just going quadding?
We might go quadding. But I'll get a little footage of that too. So, see you guys in a second. So it's like an old school Chevy. You got to throw it in reverse for it. It's like an old school Chevy. You got to throw it in reverse to disengage four-wheel drive.
It wants to.
I got no complaints for a $500 bike. It'll do what I need to do. It's gonna haul some bear bait up north. Super, super happy. Couldn't be more stoked. Well, we definitely got a little distracted riding the quad today, but I had a lot of fun. Gonna get a little bit of work done on the camper before I head back to town. So, see if we can't get this fitting out. See if we can't get this fitting out. Hey Nick, do you have some ranches? Probably like a 15, 14? Let's see if we can't get this fitting. Hey Nick, do you have some ranches? Probably like a 15, 14? You don't want to hold these two because it's just bending the line.
Nope, it's twisting. Oh, it's just a JIC fitting. Because the line doesn't matter.
Well, I want to keep this to be able to turn it on and off like an extra shutdown. So we're probably going to have to, where's the other pliers? I'll hold on to the...
There, hold on. Yeah. Bleeding pressure. Smell propane.
Shouldn't. We've cut the interior lines. Not very marked very well, so white goes on the left, just so I remember. That guy's coming with me. We've come a long way from where we've started. All the rod is out.
Oh yeah.
Oh, oof.
That was a good one.
Yup.
I'm glad my head's hard.
Oh, Jesus. Well, we're actually...
That's not even wood anymore.
No. A little bit of cleaning left to go. Aside from that, we're kind of capped for what we can do till it's time to rip out this back because we want to finish up all the demolition. So, for the most part, today is more of just an update because it's been a while. But we're going to get the fitting for the propane. We're going to get some pod lights that I've got on order, should be here soon. The insulation's here. We got to finish building the wood burning stove. And then we really just got to build like a countertop and a sink system. And we're getting there, slowly but surely. Got the quad to go on the back of the deck. I mean, we've come about as far as we can be expected. I mean, I'm pretty happy with how it's turning out. A lot of rotten floor. A little bit left to fix, but I mean, it's not terrible. So, but next time you see us, we'll be cutting this back wall off. So I'm kind of excited. It's gonna go from about here, about there, off. Then we're gonna put the wooden deck on the back. It's gonna be about 6 feet with the overhang. Solar panels are going on the roof, which are also here. Got to get a charge controller and inverter still. I mean, really, aside from that, we've made some really good progress. I can't wait to see this thing when it's done. Fortunately, I don't have a lot more to go about today. More so, came out to cut down a few trees for firewood, as you saw, and just kind of get everything going. So, you know what? That actually turned out to be a pretty good day. We had a lot of fun. Took the quads for a rip. Didn't end up getting much footage on that because, well, in case it died, I didn't want that. I mean, I could have, but whatever. So, took the quad for a rip. I got that fitting out. We knocked down some trees, and really, it was a good day. Got everything done that I needed to. Like I said this morning, next time I come out, we're gonna be knocking the back off that camper, so I'm really excited for that. But all in all, though, no, I am super stoked. Picking up that bike for 500 bucks. I bought a couple parts for it. I'm into it for under $800 for a running, driving 4x4 quad. Like, I have zero complaints. It's gonna do exactly what I needed to do. It's gonna haul the bait up north. It's perfect for what I want, especially with the pricing right now. The market is absolutely through the roof, and unfortunately, it's beyond me, and I can't even comprehend why it's so high. But I mean, it is what it is. But that's about all I got for you guys today. It's been a lot of fun. I do enjoy everybody who's coming along for the ride. It's a pretty big project. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to go out and put some bear bait out next weekend. So I'm really excited for that. But we'll see what happens. Worst case, it'll be 2 weeks. But spring bear season is here, and I am absolutely pumped. But I know I've said it a couple times already. I will see you guys next time.